Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is Proxmox VE Complete Masterclass, and this is part 7th video in this series. So in this video we are going to see how to enable high availability HA on Proxmox VE cluster. So we already have a 3 node cluster which we have created in throughout this course, and now we are going to basically enable the high availability on top of that cluster. So before going and starting the step-by-step implementation, let's start with the basic. So what is Proxmox HA basically? So the what is high availability in Proxmox VE? So high availability, or also known as a HA, is a built-in VE feature that automatically restart your virtual machine or container on another healthy node if one node get failed. So if you see here, we got our 3 node cluster. So let's assume one of the node 1, which is PV01 node, got failed. Then virtual machines are automatically going to be restart on second node, which is PV02 or 03. And in the simple explanation, if the Proxmox nodes fails, HA automatically restart your virtual machine or container on other healthy node with by using the shared storage. So you need to make sure you have a shared storage. And key benefit is minimize downtime, automatic recovery for virtual machine or containers, no manual intervention when you have a host failure, and keep important services online. So this is one of the most important things. So moreover, HA provides the same feature which is there in Hyper-V or VMware. So now you can see here, you need to make sure HA, backup, live migration are 3 different things. Do not mix and match. So we are going to do basically discuss about the high availability in this feature. So in this video, so a purpose is keep virtual machine or container running if nodes fail. Trigger node failure unexpected, downtime short because VM get restart once the host is rebooted or down. How it's work: automatically restart VM on other healthy nodes. So it will identify which node is healthy in the cluster and it will restart. Requirement: so storage, so the requirement is storage, which is shared storage is required, and we already configured in last video shared storage, where we have configured basically our iSCSI, TrueNAS iSCSI, and created LVM across all 3 nodes and host in the cluster. And dataset: VM restart, this is going to be a cold restart. So example, if host 1 goes fail, VM will restart on host 2. So this is the representation. So HA fails, host 1 fails, which has a shared storage, basically host 1 and host 2, and then restart, VM is going to be restarted on 2. So this is what HA failover is. What is HA? Why HA matters in production: minimize downtime. So services stay online even if hardware or nodes fail in the cluster. Protect business continuity, ensure that critical applications are always online. Automatic recovery, as I said, no manual intervention is required. Improve reliability, build for high availability infrastructure with multiple nodes, and peace of mind. So focus on business, not on the outages on related to your infrastructure. So you can implement this HA in banking, for banking application, e-commerce, internal business application, monitoring, or domain controllers. So this is what HA is. Now let's start with the hands-on. So we got 3 node cluster which we have created in our last video as part of cluster. So I got a shared storage which is coming from TrueNAS, as this is my Active Directory and DNS server. So this is my infrastructure. This is infrastructure is running inside VMware Virtualization. And if you see, we got a cluster created and all 3 nodes are participating. And if you go here, let me go to storage, and this is the storage, which is iSCSI storage, which is coming from my TrueNAS. Here you can see, and on top of that we created one LVM, which is for basically LVM for disk and container, disk image and container. So we got our storage configured basically, and now this is the process. So prerequisite shared storage, which we already have. So you need to do a fencing. So Proxmox self uses a self fencing mechanism, which is watchdog, to ensure that if node loses the connectivity to the cluster, it will reboot to prevent the data corruption. So quorum, you need to at least 3 node, so as seen in basically in this demo, so it maintain the healthy quorum. So this is what we are going to do, and the step 1 is going to be a create a HA group, which is recommended. So I'll go ahead and create this group. So let me go ahead and create, and then second, add a VM to group, and then understand this HA status. These are the HA status, and then we will test this with the failures, and then verify the overall status. So let me go ahead and do this. So the very first thing what we need to do is go ahead and basically enable the HA. So I'm here, so I'll go ahead and create from data center, I'll go on HA, and then you will see here group. So I'll go ahead and create a group. So let me put here, so let me put, let's say, HA nodes, and then I'll select all my nodes which is available here, and the priority I'll set everyone same, which is 1, and then I'll go ahead and click on create. So now you can see this group is created, HA group is created, so this is good. We need a virtual machine which is sitting on shared storage. So as of now I have one virtual machine which is running here, but it's on local disk. If you see here, this is running from local. So I'll go ahead and try to migrate it to, let me go ahead and select the destination, which is going to be a shared storage. Go ahead and select to NAS LVM and then migrate. So it has started the virtual machine copy basically. So you can see the data is started, data transfer is started. So it will take some time to migrate the virtual machine to our basically shared storage, and once this is done I'll start from there. So now you can see migration is completed and all the data has been transferred. So now it's my we can basically wait for some time. It's migrating the basically running memory which is related with this specific virtual machine. So it's transferring the live basically live data, which is VM state. So let's wait for this also. So once this migration is finished, we will go ahead and enable this virtual machine on a HA. So this is very important. So you need to make sure your virtual machine is sitting on the shared storage if you want to enable the HA for that particular virtual machine. So as of now, if I go to summary, you should be able to see this virtual machine is not running on HA. So let's wait for some time. I think this task should be finished. So now let me see. Yeah, so if I go to bottom, you should be able to see the VM state is transferred. So disk is copied and the VM state is, everything is copied and task is okay. So now this virtual machine is basically sitting on HA on the shared storage, but it does not have a HA status enabled as of now. So you can see the HA status is showing none. So now there are two ways to enable HA. So you can directly go here and go to action and then manage HA for this particular virtual machine. From here also you can configure the HA. Other option, you can go to data center and come in the HA and you can see the resources and you can add your resource. So I'll go ahead and add my 103 from here, and this is how many maximum time restart will try by the virtual machine. So let's put 2 and relocate, max relocate, it will try 2, and then you need to put the group name and the requested state should be stopped, ignored, disabled or started. So it should be started for me. So I'll go ahead and click on add now. So now you can see this virtual machine is added and you can see the status of basically our HA also. So quorum is okay, master is going to be our primary machine which is V01, and then alarm is running on all three nodes. So this is good. Now our virtual machine is part of HA group. So now let's go ahead and verify this. So let me go on host VM now. So now you can see the VM is HA status is started and it's sitting on node 2 right now. So now we got our virtual machine working basically on the shared cluster storage, and now I'll go ahead and test the HA by making sure our VM is sitting on node number 2, and I'll go ahead and power up this node now. So this is my node, so I'll let's say go ahead and directly power off this host, and we will verify if the VM is going to reboot on other nodes. So let me see, this is the virtual machine, and now you can see here basically now you can see the virtual host detected as power down. So now this virtual machine host is down. So if I go here, you should be able to see in the summary. So one host is offline, so you can see PV02 is down now. So now let's see the virtual machine. So it says the virtual machine status 1, which is running. So now you can see the host is down. And now if I go to this view, so let me see the summary here. So you can see now that it's detected the running virtual machine 1, and now this looks okay. And now let me go and change the view from server view to folder view, and now we should be able to see that node 2 is down here. And now let me go ahead and click on virtual machine. So you can see the virtual machine is now powered off, and now you can see its status is running, and here you can see the host is now showing PV01, and now you can see the virtual machine just started. So now if I go and see the console, it should be restarting basically. Now you can see the machine is booting. So this is good. It means our HA is working fine, and once the host is powered down due to XYZ reason, the virtual machine is going to reboot on any other node. So this is looks good. So we have validated our failure scenario also, and now let's wait for this virtual machine to come online. And also here you can see in this view, the virtual machine is good, host is still down. So now I'll go ahead and basically restore my host, and now let's verify. So applying computer setting. So this is pretty much everything which I wanted to show in this video. So we enabled HA on our cluster level, including all three nodes, and then we added our one of the virtual machine, Windows virtual machine, as part of HA, and we enable the HA status on that particular virtual machine by making sure it's part of the correct HA group. And then we tested also the failover for the nodes, and we made sure our virtual machine is online. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.